Here it is, or what remains of it. Called Doodlebug or Buzz Bomb, the pilotless plane with the explosive head is in fact the aerial torpedo. Used as it is by the enemy, it is completely blind, and as an indiscriminate weapon of terror, it represents just about the lowest level which the Germans have reached. Before we go any further, let us take a look at it more clearly. The square wing type which we examine here has an average speed of about 350. It is 25 feet long and has a 16-foot wingspan. Range is approximately 150 miles. The explosive is carried in the warhead, mounted in a thin casing in front of the fuselage, which is usually painted dark green on top and light blue underneath. A steel tubular main spar passes through the fuel tank, while in the bottom of the fuselage is the launching rail. Compressed air stored in spherical wire-bound bottles feed the fuel sprayers under pressure. The fuel used is petrol. The jet propulsion unit is contained in a tube of welded steel approximately 11 feet in length. At the end of the fuselage are the automatic pilot gyros responsible for controlling the height and range. They are determined by a time switch. Have a look at one of these in flight. Hear it as it streaks over London at somewhere around 400 miles an hour. Fighters are playing a vital role in disposing of these missiles, outstanding of which has been the work of the Tempest, shown later in this issue. At first, attacks were made from 400 yards, but gradually this range closed to 150. Approach is often made from the rear, and 20mm cannon fire either wrecks the engine, puts the gyro out of commission, or explodes the bomb. The pilot must be wondering what's going to happen in this case. Well, let's just sit back and watch. At night, the air torpedo is easy to see, and many have fallen to the guns of anti-aircraft batteries. They've already taken big toll both by day and by night. Other means of defense are supplied by the balloon barrage. And these men perhaps feel that they have come into their own at last. Great numbers of balloons line the path of the torpedo over the south coast. The new type installations designed by the enemy, on experience gained under previous bombing, are well camouflaged and difficult to find. But bomber command in clear weather can harass them sufficiently to reduce their activity. Taken all in all, and despite some sad tragedies, the aerial torpedo will become recognized eventually as the biggest flop or the dampest squib the Herren folk have yet launched. Friend Goebbels runs a super-scale propaganda attack, while the cruelest division of the Luftwaffe struggles along with less than 25% of its original program.